So everyone, it's all in the news that the Nano Cortex was released. The first thought that I had and that came to mind is, I've got to start saving. It went into that mental pile of things I absolutely had to have with pedals, amps, guitars, and all the recording equipment I want. So I was gassing pretty hard for this new piece of equipment. Of course, it looks very cool. When I was younger, I had one amp, and it had basically 2 channels, and I had a few pedals. I had a stock Squire guitar that played great, and I had this Radio Shack mixer and recorded into a computer with a stock sound card. I was really broke, and you could call me ratchet at that point, but I was really content as well, so I really enjoyed making music that way. Now that I'm older, I kind of question my gear addiction. With the Tone X1 and the FM3, I digitally have access to just about any amp I desire. Really more than I have time to play or even try out. Yet I'm still in that category of guys that don't feel satisfied with 6 tube amps, a litany of pedals, a bunch of multi-effects, a bunch of recording gear. The list goes on, and I'm always trying to acquire more stuff. So as guitarists, I think we get caught in consumerism. The newest, the latest, the greatest. And we forget these things aren't cell phones and they're not computers. They don't really go obsolete. They all give us their own unique flavor that you add to your guitar playing. Just like the old Rockman is still being used and the old pod red beans are still being used in recordings. So I think we all need to kind of take a step back and look at what's most important. And to me, that's the creation of great music. That doesn't take a few hundred pedals and a few thousand amps and a huge budget. It just takes time and it takes practice. The end goal is really not how much money we spend on gear or even how shiny or how new everything is. That's just kind of an empty status symbol. At the end, it's really about the art we create with our own musical voice. And since I sound like an elder SpongeBob, I let my guitar do all the talking. Anyways, y'all keep rocking.